In the last episode, I traveled from Alabama to western Kansas and spent the night at Monument Rocks. After an amazing evening in the plains of Kansas, I traveled to Denver to work on my bus. Believe it or not, this move was pretty well thought out. The oppressive heat and humidity of Alabama prevented me from working on my bus in a pleasant atmosphere. The cool and dry atmosphere of Denver was exactly what I was looking for. So I spent a week in the Home Depot parking lot working on my bus and finishing up quite a few things I needed for the road. After a week living in the parking lot in Aurora, Colorado, one of the managers came out and told us we all had to leave. The parking lot was really turning into an RV parking lot anyway, but I told the manager that I appreciated the time he allowed me to spend working on my bus. A quick supply run downtown to purchase my first legal weed, and then I hit the road. On a supply run, I did notice something odd in the parking lot, so I circled back to make sure that weed that I was exposed to wasn't affecting my vision, and there it was. I'm not sure if they were planning on using the horse to take the groceries home, or it was a runaway. I'm just not really sure. Welcome to Denver, Colorado. So the next stop was Rocky Mountain National Park, just a few miles north of Denver, but it was an additional mile vertically, making it 2 miles above sea level. It was fantastic. The wind was blowing, it was cold, the air was crisp, and it was a great day to be in the mountains. I'd like to show you what's outside my door. A hurricane. Miles above sea level, drinking a beer, staring at some of the most awesome mountains I've ever seen right out my window. And of course, Duke's sitting here chilling with me. We went for a walk earlier and he took a shit out on the tundra. And I immediately became fascinated with all the species of grass that were out on the tundra. So I'm going to do a little bit of research and take some more pictures and some video, hopefully, and share what I've learned. But right now, I'm going to drink some more beer. The mountains and the valleys were simply amazing. They were all breathtaking. There were elk and moose everywhere, sometimes crossing the road. Since the sun was going down, I decided to make my way to the far end of the park where the only camping spots available were still left. Upon arriving at the far end campground, I found out there were actually no spots available, despite what they told me at the gate. So I parked my bus at a trailhead parking lot and thought I was good for the night. So I had a few beers and a few chocolate indulgences and went to bed, only to be woken up at 2 a.m. by park rangers asking me to either go back out the way I came in or out the other park entrance. Well, I knew, as tired as I was, there was no way I was going to risk life and my bus crashing down 10,000 feet. So I went out the back entrance, and I really shouldn't have been driving. But they would not take no for an answer. Fortunately, I made it out of the national park and into a parking lot where it was safe. One of the many reasons why I'm not a big fan of the national parks. Join me on my next adventure where I take a 30-foot bus four-wheeling out in the woods of Colorado.